In the series of stories of superhit films shown on Khabar Tak, the new link that I have brought today before you is the story of film Neel Kamal. This film was released on the silver screen in 1968 and was directed by Ram Maheshwari, the lead role of which were played by Rajkumar, Wahida Rahman and Manoj Kumar, whereas the role of villain was played by Lalita Pawar and Mahmood, Sasikala and Sahni played the character role in this film. This film has many meaningful and forceful dialogues. One of such dialogue I repeat for you. शाही खजानों ने हमेशा से प्यार को अपने धन से खरीदना चाहा है, लेकिन ये ना तब बिकी थी और न ये आज बिकेगी. That is, the royal treasure have always tried to purchase the love with its wealth, but it was neither sold that time and nor be sold today. This film has many beautiful dance scene and melodious song as well. The first few lines of the melodious song I am humming for you. आजा 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 आजा, मैं तो मिटा हूँ तेरी चाह में, तुझको पुकारे मेरा प्यार हो, तुझको पुकारे मेरा प्यार. और सखियो आओ निबड़ियो देखें चीज निराली, ना ये मूछों वाली सा है ना ये चोटे वाली, मुझे तो सखी रूप इसका दोनों के बीच तार लगता, मुझे तो सखी रूप इसका दोनों के बीच तार लगता. देश देश में तेरे खातिर वेटर बन के घूमा, गा गा कर वो धूम मचाई पूरा यूरोप झूमा, मुझे ना दुत्कार गोरिये कि मैं तो तेरा यार लगता, मुझे ना दुत्कार गोरिये कि मैं तो तेरा यार लगता. बाबुल की दुआएं लेती जा जा, तुझको सुखी संसार मिले, बाबुल की दुआएं लेती जा जा, तुझको सुखी संसार मिले. मैं के कि कभी ना याद आए, ससुराल में इतना प्यार मिले, बाबुल की दुआएं लेती जा जा, तुझको सुखी संसार मिली. ये जिंदगी जो अब तक तेरी पनाहों में, ये जिंदगी जो अब तक थी तेरी पनाहों में, चली है आज भटकने उदास राहों में, ये जिंदगी जो अब तक थी तेरी पनाहों में. हे रोम रोम में बसने वाले राम, हे रोम रोम बसने वाले राम जगत के स्वामी है अंतर्यामी। मैं तुझसे क्या मांगूं, मैं तुझसे क्या मांगूं। खाली डब्बा, खाली बोतल, खाली डब्बा खाली बोतल ले ले मेरे यार। खाली सीना नफरत करना, खाली सब संसार। खाली डब्बा खाली बोतल ले ले मेरे यार। खाली सीना नफरत करना, खाली सब संसार। This film is based on a lover whose soul is wandering as a ghost in search of his beloved, but the beloved rebirth has been taken place, and she has married to another man who also love her very much. Now see what happens in the film and what kind of balance is made. Now I am telling you the entire story of film Nilkamal, based on the ghost and rebirth story. The story of the film Nilkamal begins with an incident of reincarnation in which one day the king of the state, played by Murad, comes to see the theatre of an artist Chitrasen, played by Rajkumar. On seeing the proposed theatre of the artist, the king is left spellbound on the art there and asks the artist Chitrasen to ask for some award. Although at first artist Chitrasen refuses to ask anything, saying that you praised me, my art, but when the king calls himself Adhiraj and talks about giving everything, then artist Chitrasen removes the scarf covered on the face of a statue present in the theatre, describing it to be the Princess Nilkamal, played by Wahida Rahman, who inspires him to better artistry, demands her from Maharaj, describing the demand of great artist Chitrasen as his great audacity. He ordered his courtiers to present him in his special court the next day and return to the court. On the second day in the special court of the king, artist Chitrasen was presented in shackles. Artist Chitrasen counter-questioned the king about this, that the king was talking about being an emperor and giving him anything as a reward, and on the contrary, he got it presented in a special court by tying it in chains. On this, the king tells him to forget the Princess Nilkamal. On this, artist Chitrasen says that she is his source of inspiration, and for that only he has built that theatre. How can he forget that? The king then gets angry at this and asks the courtier to place it in the wall of the Rangamahal, that is the theatre, which he had built as a sign of his love. Even after listening to this the king order, artist Chitrasen did not get disturbed and said that in the past also the swords of the emperors have struck love. So many swords were broken in it, but no one could kill or suppress love. Love is eternal even after death. After that, the military artist put Chitrasen alive in the wall of his own Rangamahal, the theatre. A wall was erected around him with each brick, but he kept singing love songs in ecstasy, calling his love with the sound waves of his sweet music without being distracted. In the end, when he is completely chosen in the wall and the music he is singing in the call of his beloved still resonates inside that wall. Many generations have passed. Princess Nilkamal is also reborn as Sita. Rahida Rahman herself played this role as well in the film. Once she goes to see a dilapidated Rangamahal, that is a theatre, on an educational tour with her friends and teachers. This is the same Rangamahal or theatre which was built by its lover artist Chitrasen in its memory in the previous birth. His soul is still waiting for her for the arrival of his beloved Linkamal. Here she has a strange experience, and it seems that someone is telling her that you have finally arrived. At first, she looks around in amazement, and then she terrified. When all the girls of the college gather to return from there, they do not find Sita and start looking for her. They find Sita in a strange situation. When they shock her, she faints. The girls then bring her to their group and bring her to senses. They all then stop at waiting room waiting for the train to arrive. Meanwhile, Sita disappears again in the night and starts walking on the track on which a train is coming. Seeing this, Ram, who is working there, played by Manoj Kumar, quickly comes there and saves her by pushing her off the track. The train passes through the track. Ram then asks her why she was walking on the track on which the train was to come. Then Sita says to know nothing about the walk. Then she says Ram that she has to catch this train. Ram takes her to the railway station in his car, and Sita goes back with all the friends and teachers. On the second day, there is a cultural program in her college in which she sings song. Ram also reaches there to take part in this program. Sita disappears from the college hostel one night again. The dean of the hostel is very worried about her. She fears that she runs away from here in love with a boy. The next day, she calls Sita's father, Rai Chandra, played by Balraj Sahni, to her office and expelled Sita out of the college, saying it will had a bad effect on other girls. However, Sita repeatedly says that she had not idea about where she goes, why she goes, but despite this, the principal of her college remains adamant on his talk of expelling her from the college. After this, her father Raichand takes her to his mansion. He is very angry with Sita about this. Even when Sita comes to him with food, in anger he does not even want to eat food. Then Sita tells them that if you do not believe me, then kill me. Then somewhere Raichand's anger calms down. He then sends Sita to his doctor friend for the treatment. The doctor also thinks at first that she doesn't the act of running away at night in love with someone, but when Sita repeatedly denies this, the doctor tells her that you don't have any disease. It is just weakness. Eat well and everything will be fine. After this, he comes to Sita's house with her and meets his friend Raichan and tells him that he has no disease, only the habit of walking at night. Such people do not know what they do during sleep. She can even kill someone. On this, the doctor says that get her married soon, maybe after getting the love of the husband in the in-laws house, or after having the child, after getting busy in her daily routine, her sleeping walk disease will go away. Talking about his doctor friend, Ray Chand goes to a Pandit. The Pandit describes it as the adobe of Rama, the son of a Jamindar, a groom worthy of Sita. After the death of his father, he is now taking care of everything. Then Raisen goes there with the engagement proposal of his daughter. The engagement is fixed, and then Ram is married to Sita with great pomp. While bidding farewell to his daughter, Raichand tells her not to do anything so that people get a chance to hoist his turban. After marrying Rama, Sita comes to her in-laws' house. Here, her husband Rama loves her very much. She also loves Ram a lot. But one day at night, she feels called by her former lover Chitrasen, and she quickly gets up from the bed and walks one step at a time to the edge of the lake. Arriving here, she sits in a small boat. Here he feels as if Chitrasen, the lover of his previous birth, is sitting with him in this small boat. He tells her that I know you would come to meet me today. He then talks about the unrequited love, but Sita bluntly tells him that she loves none other than Ram. He then tries to make Sita emotional by telling him that he could not die in love with her, and she talks about loving someone else by not loving him even though she is alive. Here Ram gets very upset on not finding Sita on the bed. Then the Sita is seen coming from outside. After Rama leaves for work, Rama's sister and Sita's sister-in-law Chanchal, played by Sasikala, comes to Sita's room. Here, seeing a ring in Sita's hand, she tells Sita that the ring belongs to her. On this, Sita says that this ring was given to her by her husband Girdhar, played by Mahmood, as a show of face. But if she wants to take it, she can take it. She takes the ring from the fickle Sita, and from there comes to Girdhar, her husband. Chanchal questions Girdhar about the whereabouts of his ring. Then Girdhar understands the whole matter. He then begins to seduce her by telling her thing of love, and in the same sequence takes out the ring kept with Chanchal and takes it in his pocket. Chanchal starts troubling Girdhar more about the ring. Then he gives the same ring to her and then also opens the whole secret that this ring was given to Sita by him, and then you brought it back. The work was done and the goods returned. Then the quarrel between the two grew so much to an extent that Chanchal called Girdhar a workhorse. This hurt Girdhar a heart, and he left the house saying that he had to work, and then he started collecting empty cans and selling them in his in-law's street. Seeing this, Chanchal's mother and her mother-in-law Thakurain, played by Lalita Pawar, come to Chanchal and tells her not to let Girdhar go to work. At least the word won't laugh. Whenever Chanchal gets a chance, she sometimes complains to her mother and sometimes to Ram about her sister-in-law Sita. One day when Ram goes to Sita's room, he finds her telling that there is no one else in her life. Hearing this, Ram questions a psychiatrist about Sita's illness. The psychiatrist tells him that this disease is not going to end once and for all. In this case, special caution is required. He then tells Ram that in case of going on a tour with Sita outside, someone needs to be there to keep an eye on Sita at all times. One day when Ram comes home a little late at night, his mother Thakurain asks him if it is too late today. On this, Ram says that he has to go on a tour. There was a delay in making the program. By then, Chanchal comes there and tells about Sita going to meet someone again from there. Then Ram, while searching for Sita on her way, reaches the shore of the lake where Sita, enjoying a mental conversation with an invisible lover, finally falls unconscious into the boat. When Ram brings her to her senses, she asks Ram where she is and how she came here. She then asks Ram, has he brought it here? Ram is upset with this. Sita repeatedly talks about her innocence and not loving anyone other than Ram, but this incident has a great effect on Rama and he goes on a tour without taking Sita with him. On the way, while he is traveling in the train, a picture of Sita falls at his feet and he feels that Sita is pleading with him to bring her along with him, repeatedly pleading her innocence. As soon as Rama went on his tour, Rama's sister Chanchal and mother Thakurain drove away all the servants. After this, he gave dirty clothes to wear and put the responsibility of doing all the work of that house on her head. After this, Sita started doing every work in the house, from sweeping to washing utensils, cleaning clothes to cooking and feeding. One day, seeing Sita burdened with work, when her Nandoi, that is brother-in-law, Chanchal's husband, Girdhar, was trying to help her, his wife Chanchal and mother-in-law Thakurain threw him out of the house too. After this, she proved Sita characterless and tried to drive her away from her in this order. First of all, she went to the Pandit who played the role of a mediator in this marriage and said good and bad. Thakurain asked him that what he was avenging by marrying such a characterless girl. Although Pandit insisted that Sita is not the girl I have seen since its childhood, but Thakurain taunts Sita by telling her to go to meet her lover at night. He then goes to meet Sita's father. Pandit then lashes out at Sita's father Rai Chandra for not telling him about his daughter's sleepwalking. By that time, a doctor comes there and says that he had forbidden Raichand to tell this to anyone so that her character would not be affected as things gradually get better. Sita's father Raichandra then comes to his daughter Sita's house and tries to convince her mother-in-law. He is disturbed to see Sita's condition here. He then tells Samdhan, describing Sita as holy, that in fact Sita has a disease of sleepwalking at night. I could not tell you that. It was a big mistake on my part. At this, Thakurain gets angry with him, humiliates him and drives him away. The Raichandra wants to go with him instead of leaving Sita. In this plight, Sita refuses to go with her father, saying that I have come here on a dolly and will go on a pyre. After the end of the tour, when Ram comes to his house and calls the servants to pick up the luggage and keep it on his room, he does not see any servant there. Then he scolds Sita, mistaking her to be a maid, as she had been wearing a dirty dress. But when he sees Sita in this form, he becomes very emotional. Seeing this, Sita runs away from there and comes to her room and locks the door. Ram opens the door and wants to know all these things from Sita, but Sita does not tell her anything. He then grabs Sita and brings her to his mother and says that it would have been better if both mother and daughter had strangled her together. I left it here to be treated and you guys made it this way. Why were the workers removed? With this question, Thakurain fumed at Ram and said to son Ram that if she did not remove the servants, would she have made the misbehavior of the daughter-in-law publicized everywhere through the servants? And then the conversation between mother and son begins. At first, Thakurain threatens to leave the house and slaps Sita when she goes to stop her. Then when Ram says, why do you leave the house of your ancestors? I leave the house. Then she sits there. Here Ram asks Sita to leave the house and go with him. Sita stops him again and again. Then he starts talking about going home away alone in anger. Then Sita begs him not to leave his mother and sister in this condition, otherwise people will insult the family by finding fault with me and my Nair, that is paternal house. With great difficulty, she is able to convince Rama, and Rama agrees to stay there. One day there is a program in Ram's maternal uncle house. All the family members of the family are invited to attend, but on the day of leaving, Sita tells Ram about her ill health and her inability to go. Then Ram talks about not leaving her and staying with her when she is ill. At this, she forces Ram to leave, saying that if he does not go, everyone will think wrong about me and I will be humiliated again. He assures Ram that if you return from there, you will find me waiting for you. After this, Ram, his sister, and mother all leave from there. Here Sita is dreaming of Ram, then the same song begins to pass in her ears. She shouts Ram, Ram and starts calling Ram to save herself. But on hearing his call, Chitrasen's soul comes there instead of Rama's soul. Sita repeatedly begs him to leave her too, but he leaves, saying that you must come to me. Then slowly Sita's mood becomes such that she takes out the car and goes alone in the dark night to meet him at his place. On the way, the police, seeing a woman running alone wildly in a taxi in this lonely way, get suspicious and follow her. Finally, when the vehicle meets with an accident, the police pick up Sita and take her to her house in their jeep. The police ask Sita to send her husband Ram to the police station the next day. By then, Sita comes to her senses. Coming home, she was going upstairs. Just then, her sister-in-law Chanchal starts bad-mouthing her and asks her to leave the house. Then she says that I do not want to leave the house because Ram will also live with me. By then, Ram also comes there and tells what his mother and sister are telling is true. Then he asks Sita to leave the house. Thereafter, Sita tells him that I was staying here on your love and trust, but you broke it. I will not stay here even if you tell me to. And then she leaves and goes to a temple and jumps into the river in order to commit suicide. Sita's father Rai Chandran comes to meet his Samdan and says that his daughter should be given to him. He will take her away and never come to her house. At this, Thakurain once again humiliates him and throws him out of there. However, by saying that if she had been ill-mannered, she would not have been lying in your house with so much grief. Then Raichan comes from there to his son-in-law Ram, although Rama is not ready to hear anything about Sita at first. Then he says that you will have to listen to me today. He then explains that it was my fault that I did not tell you about the daughter's sleepwalking. Once in her childhood, when she went on a tour from college, she fell in front of a train in such a poor condition. His life was about to end when a young man came to his rescue. Today I look for the young man. If he hadn't saved her that day, at least my daughter's funeral would not have been turned out this way. Ram is forced to think after hearing the voice of his father-in-law Raichan. On the other hand, when Sita regains consciousness, she finds herself in the ashram of her father's friend, the priest. The priest explains to her that committing suicide is a great sin. Then she talks about not being able to live with a bad name. At this, Panditji tells her that she is going to become a mother. Hearing about becoming mother, she now gives up the idea of committing suicide, but she requested Panditji to assure her that no one will have any news of her staying there. Only then Girdhar comes there. Sita panics when she sees Girdhar carrying some medicines with him, but Panditji assures her that it was the gentleman who had brought you here from the unconscious state on the banks of the river. After this, Girdhar says that he had already suspected such a conspiracy. Now let's see what games I saw next. Saying this, Girdhar comes back to his in-laws and talks about his own torment by blowing the air of his wife's death and starts trying to burn his wife Sital with a wood. Then her mother-in-law comes there after telling him some true and false things. Girdhar again changes his form and now he talks about marrying Rama. On this, his mother-in-law and wife already talk about having care of the girl. Then Girdhar says that go and get engaged soon. After this, both of them went there for the talk of marriage. Hearing the word of his father-in-law, Raisen, Ram recalls the incident of his rescuing Sita from the train. He then begins to think about previous incident when he had saved her life from a train accident. He was found that Sita unknowingly made it. She did not even see death while doing so. Thinking this way, when he comes home, he says Sita's bracelet is lying on the house. He picks it up and gets lost in Sita's memories. Girdhar then describes the bracelet as impure because it is the bracelet of the immoral woman who used to go to meet someone in the night. He then starts snatching the bracelet to throw it into the river from Ram, but when he tries to snatch the bracelet from Ram, Rama slaps him hard, and then Girdhar says that by doing so he was actually testing him as to what he thinks about Sita. He then tells him about his wife and mother-in-law going with a proposal to get his engaged to a girl for his marriage. Then Ram denies any such marriage and says that he does not know where is her Sita at this time and in what condition. Just then he hears a bhajan in Sita's voice from the temple and rushes to go there. When he comes there, he finds Sita absorbed in the devotion of Rama. As soon as the sun ends, Ram goes to Sita and asks her to forgive him and go with him. But Sita, remembering the past, refuses to return and faints. On this, Rama starts taking her away. Then the priest of the temple tells him that once you people did not a lot bad to Sita by taking her away, but this time if you do something like this by taking Sita away, then even God will not forgive you people. Then promising not to do so, Ram takes Sita to his house. Here his sister and mother again call Sita Kulakshini, that is bad character, and talk about not letting her stay in this house. Then Ram himself goes with Sita, saying that I cannot leave the old mother's house. After this, Girdhar also lives with his wife Chanchal. When Ram is going to stay with Sita in another place by train, then at Chittarpur station, Sita reaches Rang Mahal after pulling the chain of the train. When the guard asked who pulled the chain, then Ram gets up. Finding Sita not there, he too gets off the train and goes to find Sita in the ruins of Rangamahal. Before Rama, the soul of Chitrasen, the artist, came to this ruined theatre, and Sita, the princess of the previous birth, Nilkamal, are lost in the memory of their old days. How they had a lot of fun on the day of Holi, and both of them were immersed in the colors of love with each other and were soon to be married. On this, Sita, who was Nilkamal of the previous birth, tells the soul of the artist Chitrasen that you cheated me by telling me to meet me. On this, Chitrasen talks about being given the award by her father. Then Sita, the Nilkamal of previous birth, says that to him that so you did not meet me in the greed of a reward. Then I was sent to my maternal uncle's house, and when I returned, I found that you no longer lived in this state and had gone somewhere else. To this, Chitrasen asked, no one has told you what happened to me? Talking about the award, when I asked for you, the king made me live in this Rangamahal in front of you, your statue, staying inside the wall. On this, Sita, who was Nilkamal in the previous birth, said that if you get freedom by sacrificing me, then I am ready to sacrifice myself. To this, Chitrasen says that love does not take sacrifice. His happiness lies in the fact that his beloved is happy. Just now, both of them were talking about in such a way that when Ram comes there, he sees that Sita is lying there unconscious, and on the stone in front of her are breaking, the idols are breaking. Just then handcuffs and some skeletons are seen there. Ram then realizes that Sita was forced by some such invisible forces to go somewhere at night. After this, Ram goes back to his house with Sita, and then Ram informs his father-in-law Raichand about all the things, and along with his mother goes to bring Girdhar and sister back with him, and thus everyone starts living happily together once again. And the story of the film Nilkamal ends with the end of cursed life of Chitrasen.